Welcome everyone to Module 5, where we will explore theoretical and conceptual frameworks. For your dissertation, you will probably use one or the other. So as you think about that and as you find a theoretical or conceptual framework that works for your study, know that you're probably not going to have both. It's very rare that that happens. You're probably just going to have one. So let's dig into this module right here. You'll see this video that you're obviously watching, and then when you come to your theoretical or conceptual frameworks for week 1, you're going to do some exploration. And I've given you a number of resources below here that you can use to try to find a theoretical or conceptual framework that works for your study. Here's the first one. The first resource just provides a basic overview of the difference between the two and how you might use a framework for your dissertation. And here are a number of resources through Sage Research Methods. And if you haven't used it extensively by now, it is amazing. This is a really great resource that our library provides. So I would encourage you, especially as you get into your method chapter, to use this Sage Research Methods. I liken it to a legit Wikipedia for research nerds. So anything you want to look up when it comes to research, you can find a legitimate source on Sage Research Methods. So at any rate, there's a number of these links here, and you can explore that site as well. That will be really helpful for you. In the second week, what you're going to do is you're going to submit a draft of your theoretical or conceptual framework. Now, and I fully realize that you may not have found yours yet because they are pretty well individualized. I mean, there are a few that we use quite often, like self-efficacy or Tinto's theory of departure, things like that. However, you may need to find one that fits your study. So if you can't find one right off the bat, that's totally fine. What I would do is find 2 or 3 that you might want to explore and then describe those in a very basic way. That would be fine for an overview of your framework as well. The other thing I'd like to see you do is to begin your CITI training. I cannot remember what that acronym stands for, but it's basically the IRB training, the ethical research training that you need to do to be able to conduct a study with humans. And as most of you are going to be doing that, I would like to see all of you go through this ethical training. It's important to have that background as a researcher, regardless of whether you're going to be working with human participants or not. At any rate, that's going to be due in Module 6, but you can get a start on that earlier if you would like. And that's it. Just put your overview in, submit your overview right here, and you'll be done with Module 5.